Lamar Jackson.
Not bad for a running back.
Before I get started, I just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who's been supporting me in this channel and subscribing and leaving comments and likes. It's not gone unnoticed. I greatly appreciate it. I love seeing it. I can't express how much it means to me. Keep it coming. Questions, comments, whatever. Agree with me or not, keep them coming. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Now, to recap, I left off last video talking about Mahomes and Tua, the Miami Dolphins quarterback. So let's go ahead and take a trip to the next guy I want to talk about. But we're not going to go too far because we're going to stay in the AFC East because there's a guy that everybody swears that there's no shot of a doubt he is up there with Patrick Mahomes, and I am talking about the great Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen's a great quarterback in the NFL. He's got a great future. He's doing fantastic. But until he got Stephon Diggs, he really wasn't doing any of that much, was he? And even with him having Stephon Diggs, what has he accomplished? Yeah, they have fantastic regular seasons. Ain't that what they always rip on Lamar Jackson for? You can have fantastic regular seasons, but when you get to the playoffs, didn't talk to me about the playoffs. Okay, let's talk about the playoffs. Let's talk about the fact that the Buffalo Bills have gone to the playoffs. Yeah, they've won a couple of games. But the last time I checked, the purpose of the playoffs is to get to the Super Bowl, which Josh Allen has yet to do.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Yes, he's gotten to the AFC Championship game. Unless, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he has. But he didn't win. And then when last year went in there and they got smacked around by Cincinnati at home. And that was the week after they were struggling against the Dolphins, who didn't even have their starting quarterback. And not to mention the fact that it's not just him getting the tools and still not getting the job done as far as getting the Super Bowl, but the fact that Josh Allen is also a running quarterback, a rushing quarterback. And how many times have we seen Josh Allen taking on defensive backs, linebackers, lowering his shoulder and trying to run through those guys in the middle of the damn field, trying to get extra yards? Now, everybody don't say nothing about that, but the second Lamar Jackson takes off, oh, he's going to have a short career. He can't have a career if he's doing that. I don't hear none of that about Josh Allen. I never hear of anybody complaining about him running too much. I don't never hear anybody talking about he's running up in the middle of the field. Why is he doing that? That's not healthy. You shouldn't do that. Anytime Lamar Jackson does something, it's always wrong. Lamar Jackson takes off and runs, guess what he does? He either runs out of bounds, or he burns the dude, or he breaks ankles. Those are the three. Maybe they catch him from behind sometimes, but that's not always accurate. But every single time I see Josh Allen running, he's leaping over somebody. He's lowering his shoulder to run somebody over. He's trying to take on linebackers. How long you plan on playing and keeping that and maintaining that kind of career in the NFL at the quarterback position? Ain't going to be that long. And when he gets hurt, oh, it's not that big a deal. It's just his elbow. I thought that was kind of important to a quarterback, but hey, to each his own. It's the double standard with this situation. With this comparison, it's the double standard. Josh Allen can run up and down that field as much as he wants. Nobody says a word. Lamar Jackson runs one time in a 5-week span. Oh, he can't win like that. He can't win like that. That's why he's not a great passer. Wow. Okay. Josh Allen threw for over 4,000 yards. Great. Fantastic. Kudos. Is he a unanimous MVP? Is he an MVP? Is he a Super Bowl champion? Is he a Super Bowl MVP? If he's none of these things, that means he's not better than Lamar Jackson to me. Now, again, this is not me taking shots at Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a phenomenal talent, and the Buffalo Bills do have their quarterback for the future, no doubt. But from what I can see and from as far as I'm concerned, the only reason why is put in front of Lamar Jackson is because he's thrown for over 4,000 yards in consecutive years, more than once or whatever have you. And quite frankly, who gives a damn? That's just lazy nitpicking, and honestly, it's pathetic. But it is what it is. But Josh Allen reminds me a lot of Ben Roethlisberger. Big body quarterback who's not afraid to run and can scramble and get out of tough situations. But the difference between the two, the reason why Ben Roethlisberger has those 2 championships, or at least one of the reasons, he had a strong run game. I'm just saying. Now we go to Philadelphia. And again, I don't understand this fascination of a guy having one good season, and then people want to praise him and say he's better than someone else. Matter of fact, I've heard folks say that he's better than Lamar Jackson, and saying that Jalen Hurts not only is better than Lamar Jackson, he's tougher than Lamar Jackson. He can take better hits. Here we go again with the double standard with the quarterbacks. Aren't they not supposed to take the hits? Lamar Jackson's playing smart football, running quarterback football, but because he don't take the hits, that means he's soft. That means he's not a tough or a good quarterback. He's injury prone. So is Jalen Hurts. So is anybody who steps on the field in a football game. Jalen Hurts had one good year with the Eagles. I'm not taking anything away from this guy. I'm glad he got paid. He had a great season. That's fantastic. That's fine. But don't use his success to further try to chip away at Lamar Jackson. Because as great as Jalen Hurts was, he hasn't done nowhere near the stuff that Lamar Jackson's done. Well, he's made the Super Bowl. Okay, fantastic. Did he win? No. And it can be argued that they lost the Super Bowl because of him fumbling and Kansas City taking advantage and scoring a touchdown on that fumble.
Correct!
If you're going to talk about the picture, talk about the whole thing. Now, who does he have on his roster last year? He got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and this past offseason, they got him DeAndre Swift, the former running back for the Lions. Yeah, they got him on the roster now. Look at that firepower. Can you imagine having A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith? Could you imagine having throwing the ball to those guys and then having that kind of a run game? Now, Lamar has a run game, but he literally just got an effective passing duo and OBJ and Zay Flowers. And Zay Flowers is a rookie. Hasn't been proven yet. The goalpost is continuously moved for Lamar Jackson, and everyone else can just show up and they get a participation trophy. It's ridiculous. He literally has one of the best offenses in the world, best receivers in the draft. Like A.J. Brown alone was a complete upgrade, and he did dividends for Jalen Hurts, because before that, it was nasty. It was terrible. Yeah, Jalen Hurts went to the playoffs last year, but it didn't last long. The supporting cast matters. And Jalen Hurts is proof that when you do give them the right pieces, you can have success. Lamar Jackson has had the right pieces on the offensive line and in the backfield, and arguably the defensive side of the ball. With a few pieces missing here and there, is good. But one place he's been lacking has been the receiver room, which the Ravens have addressed this offseason. So we'll see. We'll see. I guarantee you, we'll see a different side of Lamar Jackson. But the whole 1 year success, let's knock Lamar, yeah, I'm not down for that. Jalen Hurts had a great season. This season, to me, is really going to tell the tale of the kind of career that Jalen Hurts is going to have in Philadelphia. Is he going to have another one? Is it going to be a repeat? Or is there going to be some issues? We're finna find out, because the NFL is loading up with all kinds of competition for everybody. Came back for part 2. Look at you. I appreciate that. Got one more chapter to go with this, and I'm looking to finish it with a bang. Sports media want to keep lying to themselves and the viewers about football greatness? That's fine. I got plenty of time to make these guys look like the clowns they act like. Even though they pretty much do that themselves. Thank you for watching this video. By all means, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and push the subscribe and notification button for videos already up and for the ones to come.